For the sake of decency, don't hang me high. This was the final request of Mary Blandy as she pleaded with the executioners as they put the noose around her neck. Mary was an unusual criminal for the time in that she was middle class, a woman and well educated. These were not the kinds of people destined for the gallows. The only child of lawyer and town clerk Francis Blandy, Mary lived a comfortable life in Oxfordshire. Her father was rumoured to dote on her so much that his whole thoughts were bent to settle her advantageously in the world. He raised her to be intelligent, articulate and strong-willed, which was not common in the 18th century. As she reached adulthood, Mary was considered to be a good match for a potential husband. She was attractive, she was from a relatively wealthy family, and she was respected and well-mannered. However, it took her a long time to marry. Mary met Scottish nobleman Captain William Henry Cranston in 1746 at the age of 26. By 1751, the two had planned to marry, but it came out that Cranston was already married and had a daughter up in Scotland. Mary's father became involved in the couple's affairs as he believed that Cranston did not intend to leave his wife like he claimed. He went as far as forbidding the couple to be together. Mary's crime is somewhat unclear, as several differing accounts exist. Mary claimed that her fiancé sent her a love potion of arsenic, a deadly poison, and asked her to place it in her father's food to change his attitude and make him approve of their relationship and support the marriage. Mary did this, and after 2 months her father fell gravely ill. On top of that, several servants who had been eating leftovers also became ill. Mary seemingly did not put two and two together, and it wasn't until she explained the situation to the doctor that she became aware that the powders she had been putting in his father's food could be the cause of his ill health. The doctor advised that she may be responsible for poisoning him, so she set about burning the remaining arsenic as well as the letters from Cranston. The doctors were unable to save Mary's father, and on the 14th of August 1751, he perished. Mary was suspect number 1, and was instantly arrested on suspicion of murder. Her trial caught the public's attention and was one of the biggest scandals of the time. People were so desperate to get a glimpse of Mary during her trial that they attempted to climb through the windows of the courtroom. A doctor determined that her father was 100% killed via poison, one of the first cases in British history to feature medical evidence in a poisoning case. Servants from the home offered testimony of having seen Mary administering powders to her father's food, and one had even rescued one of the packages Mary had attempted to burn from the fire, which was tested and revealed to contain arsenic. The evidence was damning, and Mary was sentenced to hang. An arrest warrant was issued for Cranston, but he managed to escape abroad and was never punished for his role in the plot. After 6 weeks of waiting, in which Mary was reported to have been pleasant and got on well with her jailers, having accepted her fate, she was taken to the gallows. She'd been allowed to attend the gallows in her best dress. She wore her finest dress, was fully made up, and had her hair done. As she worried that the men in the audience might look up her skirt, she asked the hangman as her last request, "For the sake of decency, gentlemen, don't hang me high."